this is Dr. Chiranjeevi Kappa. Now I would like to explain the topic of source of recruitment. The source of recruitment is basically divided into two parts, that is traditional sources and modern sources. Come to the traditional sources, it is divided into two, that is internal source and external source. Come to the internal source. In the internal source, first point is present employment employees. Present employment employees, in the sense, already in every organization they are maintaining a sufficient staff, so that any gap or any job is created at the higher level, so that is filled by the lower level employees. In the sense, they want to give any promotional opportunity to the lower people, so they are giving chance to the higher level. That is also one of the sources in recruitment. And then present temporary casual employees, in the sense, if you take any organization, it is highly impossible to maintain permanent employees in the organization, so that somebody may be permanent or somebody may be temporary. So temporary employees may not be given lengthy services. So as long as the organization is maintaining demand of the products, they will continue the temporary. If the demand is getting down, automatically the temporary employees may not be given a chance to the organization. So in that condition, we are giving a chance to the temporary employees, so that if any vacancy is created in the organization, so they are looking for giving an opportunity to the temporary employees in the organization. So that is also one of the sources in recruitment. Next, come to the retrenchment, in the sense, generally if organization is not in a position to give uh, total employment, in the sense, employee due to lack of work, those people are given retrenchment. So once the retrenchment has given, automatically temporarily he may lose his work, so that in case if any chance or any vacancies are created in the organization, we are also giving a chance to the retrenched employees. Again, dependents, in the sense, dependents, that is called, if anybody met an accident, if anybody may be deceased, so that he may lose his work. In that case, we have to give an opportunity to their dependents, in the sense, their family members and all, so that in that case, if any vacancies are created, so the organization is also giving a chance to the dependents of the accident people or deceased people, so those dependents are given a chance to their organization. Next, retired employees. In case retirement, almost it is fixed 58 years or 60 years. If it is private sector, they are fixed 58 years. In case the government organization may be fixed 60 years. Even though if he is fit to do the work, even though after his retirement, so that those people are also given a chance, if he is potential, if he is capable, so that in that case the employment is given to the retired people in the organization to fill that vacancy. And then come to the external source of employment, in the sense, in general, first point is campus recruitment. Campus recruitment is quite common, followed by the every organization. So in terms of MOUs, memorandum of understanding, the understanding in between the organization and education institutes, so that they will give an employment opportunity to the organization. The organization will give an employment opportunity to the institutes, so that they will get the qualitative people from the institutes. So that is known as campus interview. Next, private employment agencies. Private employment agencies, in the sense, due to busy schedule or busy work in the day-to-day operations of the organizations, they don't want to spare that much time to go for recruitment of the employees, so that they will approach to the private employment agencies. The private employment agencies will follow up the entire process of recruitment, so that according to the requirement of the organization they will go for recruit the employees. So the recruited employees may be handed over to the organization. So that private employment agency is also one of the important point to the recruitment of the organization. Next, public employment exchange. Public employment exchange in the sense, if any vacancies are created in the organization has to intimate to the government according to the act, that is Employment Exchange Act 1959. So that they will also send certain data to the organization for selection of the employees. So through that data is also helpful to the external source of the organization. Next, come to the professional associations. Professional associations in the sense, professionals are gathered one association, and then they are maintaining certain data of their qualifications, their experiences and all. If any organization is approached to the professional association, so that they will forward it to the data to the organizations. Next, data banks. Data bank, every organization is maintaining a data uh, through collection from employment exchanges, private employment exchanges, educational training institutes and candidate, etc. So that data is also helpful to the organization wherever vacancies are created in the organization. Next, come to the casual applicants. In general, the people who are qualified, those people are personally they will send the data to the process, they will forward the data to the organizations. So those data is also helpful to the to fill the gap in the organization. Similar organizations are the competitors. So in general, if you take any organization, so those organizations, similar organization in the sense, same nature of activity, same what do you call that, same policies, procedures, practices, and then so the same thing which are there in the similar organizations. So those organizations are also one of the sources if you want to recruit the people from the, because experienced candidates are available to the similar organizations. So that is also one of the sources. Next, come to the trade unions. Trade unions in the sense, trade unions also recommended to the organizations regarding the fill the gap in their organization. Next, come to the modern sources. Modern sources, again it is divided into two, that is internal and external. Internal source in the sense, employee referrals. Employee referrals in the sense, the existing employees well known about the organizational policy, procedures, the technology, the practices, discipline, the facilities that are available, each and everything, the standard of performance of the organization, each and every information is known by the existing employees. So that so their relatives or their friend circle, if suitable man is there to fit their organization, so that the organization management will be approached through existing employees references to select those people. So that is also one of the sources in modern sources. And come to the external modern, in the modern sources, external source is also one of the sources. In the external source, point number 1 is walk-in. Walk-in in the sense, basically if you take any organization, because of busy schedule of their day-to-day activities and operations, so they won't spare that much time to select the people. So in this concern, so generally they are directly conduct interview through phone and all. So on the basis of telephonic interview, so they will ask the questions, and then if they feel that they will be suitable to the organization, they will select through walk-in interview. And then consult in the sense, potential people are available in the society, so that the organization is directly approached to the people, and then they will consult, and then they will select the people. So that is known as consult in. And then headhunting in the sense, professional organization is searching for the most suitable candidates. So they will for the request of the companies, they will search for the potential people available in the society, and then that information is forwarded to the companies by the request of the companies. And body shoppings is talking about they will this type of institutes they will what trend is going on in the present followed by the companies, what technology that is adopted by the companies, what strategies that are adopted by the companies, what techniques that are they are adopting, what is the technology that they are adopting, each and everything the institute study, and then they will mold the people according to reach the present trends. So that body shopping will help to the organizations, so that they will reduce their burden basically. So the body shopping will tune the people to match the current trends, so that according to that change they will give proper training to the employees, so that the organization is very much interested to approach to the body shopping institutes, and then they will select the people to match their requirement. And then mergers and acquisitions. Mergers and acquisitions are quite common nowadays. So that so in case of merge to the one company to another company, or acquisition by the another company, so in such cases generally they will continue the only potential people, so substandard people may be rejected. So that that is before going to scrutinizing the people, so they will collect the what you call analyzing the all these points, and then they will select the most suitable candidates to sustain in the organization, because every organization is suitable man for suitable job at the right time at the right place, carrying right kind of things on that basis, on the principal basis. So that they will select the people. And e-recruitment in the sense, e-recruitment is basically when it is through internet. So they will the employee, the people who are willing to join in our organization, so that they will forward their CV, curriculum vitae, so that through that data may be forwarded to the organization. So on the basis of that information they will call for written examinations and further selection process. So the e-recruitment is also one of the best thing, which is useful to low cost of recruitment per candidate, reducing in time for recruitment, increasing the selection ratio, recruiting more candidates. So that is the advantage in e-recruitment. Thank you.